Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm Masiri Pereira from masiripereira.com, and this is my social media live session for today. Um, uh, hope you know me, but for people who don't know me yet, I am Masiri Pereira based in England, and I am inspiring students around the world to go for higher education. I am giving you opportunities. I'm exploring a lot of opportunities for students to get into higher education. So stay tuned with me. I'm going to bring a UK university today to you, so I get you more information about how you can apply to study in UK. And I'm going to give you, let's go on a university tour. So let's see what the university in the UK look like, and what are the facilities, what type of programs that you can apply to study. I am here to support. I have supported over thousands of students across 14 different countries to come to the UK and pursue their higher education qualifications. So stay tuned with me. I'm Asiri Pereira from England, and I'm here to inspire you. I'm here to support you all the way to England, the UK. So we do work with almost all the universities in the UK to get you better opportunities. So international students from anywhere in the world, if you want help to apply to study in the UK, then you can contact me. I have my numbers here in the UK. I have offices in Sri Lanka as well. So anybody who's listening to this live for another hour, stay with me. I'm going to bring you a UK university so we can go together how a university tour. Stay tuned. Right, okay. So I'll give you a little bit of an introduction about me, because every day I come live on social media platforms. I'm live on Facebook, I'm live on Instagram, and I'm live on LinkedIn and on YouTube. So stay tuned with me. I am here to support all the way. I'm here to answer your questions. If you have any questions about how to apply, what are the courses, how much it's going to cost, whether I am eligible to apply to the UK, and how I can apply, what are the required documents, and how about I apply to other countries. Like, we have partnerships with thousands of universities in the world, in USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Dubai, Europe, and the UK. So any country, anywhere in the world that you want to move and start your higher education, then it's me you have to contact. I am here to support you all the way. Right, I'll give you a little bit of an introduction to me, what I do, what is my background, and how I can help. Yeah, actually, I came to the UK as a student, so I love my journey as a student in the UK. I've studied my undergraduate, the postgraduate, and I have settled in the UK as an entrepreneur, and I love to help many people to find better opportunities in the market. So, in global markets, I would say, because we live in a globalized world where there are lots of opportunities for the right skills, right? Um, competencies. So I think so I have started I've done many educational qualifications and professional qualifications. I've done my masters, and I've done marketing, I've done management, business, leadership, law. I've studied law, LLB in the UK as well. So I love my journey as a student in the UK. So let me give information and inspiration to you to apply to study in the UK, because I love my journey. It was fantastic. I've started my education and I've learned a lot. I've improved myself a lot. I have developed, and I'm still learning. I'm still learning, because I think learning is a lifelong process. You can't end. Okay, you have completed your masters, you have completed your PhD. Oh, that is the end of education. No, no, it's not going to work like that. Every day we learn. Every day we learn. So I think I have done about few degrees, but I still feel like I have not. I there's loads more that I still have to do, you know. So that's how it is. So education is my passion, and I love to I love to learn, I love to teach, I love to inspire a lot of people to get into higher education, because I think it is the only thing that nobody can take from you, because your education, your knowledge, your understanding, and how you present yourself to the world, so all that are actually very unique to you. So I think it is very important that you have good education background. So parents watching this, please make sure that you are inspiring your children to go any path. Like for example, in even if you want to do some not like business management or become a doctor or an engineer. No, even if you want any other, there are lots of, like computing, there's artificial intelligence, and there's gaming, you know. There are lots of robotics. There are a lot of very interesting areas though to study. So that's what I am here to inspire everybody. I have participated to many university tours, and I've seen the different types of this their fashion design, innovative technologies to learn, their software engineering. There are so many things to learn. So I think I am here to give you more information about what are the different types of educational programs that you can study, and how you are going to plan your future with the education. Okay, that's very important. So about me, yes, I have done some good education. I'm glad I have studied that, and I'm still studying. I'm still working towards my professional qualifications. I want to be a chartered marketer, and I also want to be a chartered manager. So that's all. I think anybody can do. So it's not that difficult. It's just a matter that you put your heart, effort, and your soul, how you're passionate about education. So that's what matters. So I have learned several different sectors. I've been into marketing, I've been into management and leadership, and then I've studied law. So there are different areas that I've done my education, and I am here to give you that inspiration, so that I think what the path I have gone through, the path that I have experienced and learned, and I want to give you many students a little bit of inspiration that it matters. So if now the a lot of things may on the internet, they may say that college degrees, the courses, the programs, and getting a degree doesn't matter. They might have different voices in the internet, no, but I love it what I did. So I think you have that opportunity with me. So if you want more information about how to study law, how to study marketing, how to study business and management and IT and engineering and medicine, so many health and social care courses, there are so many opportunities in the market. So you have to ask me how I can get you all the information. So another reason that why I am qualified to consult you is because I myself have about 16 brands that I have developed, and I have some global businesses that I am leading. So I think I am very much qualified for to give you all the information, the just the support and guidance for you to make an independent decision about what type of qualification that you have to start, and what is the university that you want to start your education. And then I am qualified to give you the guidance, all full guidance to support your way. So if you're anybody in the world who want to start studying in the UK, so you can apply. Uh, you can come to me, you can call me, you can text me, you can send me an email to hello@rcdpereira.com, and I'm here to guide you through entire process, how to apply to study in the UK, what are the documents, whether you are eligible, if you're not eligible, what is the process. Then we have different university pathway programs that you can do online and make yourself qualified before you're coming to the UK. Then we have I am also running a college online that you can do wherever you are in the world. You can get yourself qualified to do to get academic credits and make yourself qualified to apply to the university. So this is for everyone. So it's not only for the particular person in particular country. No, this is for everyone in the world. If you want to come and study in the UK, I have the perfect guidance for you to give you. So stay tuned. I'm with you. I'm Asiri Pereira, and you can apply to study in the UK with Asiri Pereira. I'm live on social media every day. I want to come live and give you more information, little bit of an inspiration to apply to study in the UK. We have thousands of students. We have already recruited to universities, different universities in the world. We have recruited thousands of students, so we want more students to get into higher education, because I personally think it is a life changing opportunity. Okay, right. So I'm going to start my presentation for today. Let's first think. I will give you information why you should select me, why you should select me as your partner for your higher education applications. It's because I'm a qualified and trained counselor. So any question that you have, direct it to me. I can get you the information, the exact authenticated and trusted information I can get you, because I'm trained, I'm certified by the British Council, and I can guide you through a perfect process. So apply to study in the UK. Send your CV to hello@asiripereira.com. I'm here to support, and I guarantee you 100% perfect process satisfaction. Nobody will come back and say, oh Lord, there had been the delays in of getting offer letters, delays in getting cast letter, delays in visa. Oh no, we have we have been trusted by thousands of students from 14 different countries, and the systems that we are working have been tested 1,000 times before, so there shouldn't be any problem. If you want to apply, it's just a matter of sending a text, sending an email, and DM me. I am here to support any part of the world. You may be from Africa, you're from Asia, you're from Europe, or any part of the world. I am here to support you because I'm qualified, certified, trusted by thousands of students across the globe. And most importantly, I am giving you my full service for free. So I don't charge you any money for placing you into the universities. So you don't have to pay anybody, no, not my agencies, no my organization, no my employees, not me. So you don't pay me anything, okay? So that is one of the greatest aspect, that you can apply and get through all this expertise for free. So you only have to pay, if it is the university fees that has to be paid, it has to be paid to the university. And if it is a visa fee that need you pay, you need to pay to the UKVI, or it's in the authorities directly. So you don't have to pay me anything, and I am here to support all the way 24 by 7 and 365 days a year, because we have systemized everything, and you are in safe hands. Okay, you are in safe hands. So please contact me, send me a message, email your CV to hello@arcitypereira.com. My team and I are here to support you all the way, to make sure that you get the offer letters, make sure you complete the CAS process well, and get into the UK safely, completing your education with flying colors. And then, if you want to stay further, then we have different departments that we are working with. If you want to find more opportunities, or if you want to set up a business in the UK, that is also one of my expertise. I'm a management consultant for 14 different companies, so I can definitely help you out with that. And arranging airport pickup, finding accommodation, speaking to the university to book your accommodation, and helping you to find part-time jobs. That is the main thing that a lot of the students need help with. So we have offices in the UK, and we have offices in Sri Lanka, and we have offices with the partners that we work with. So you have we have all what you need under one roof. So you can start applying to study in the UK with me. Okay, so if someone asks why you have to come to the UK for higher education, oh well, why not? The United Kingdom is incredibly diverse, with 900 years old cathedrals to cutting edge technological innovations, from dynamic cities to peaceful green hills, everything in between. There's something for everyone in the UK, and over 439,000 students have been student visas have been issued in 2025, which means 500,000 students are still coming to the UK to study. So it is your turn. It is your turn. And why education is great in Britain and Northern Ireland? It's because UK universities partners with the industry experts to produce high quality, work ready graduates, because that is what this I think that is what the purpose of education should be. You should be ready to take over the role that you have been trained for when you graduate. So that is one of the massive industries, like UK universities are working with the industry experts, so that you get hands-on experience, and work ready graduates are being produced in the UK by the UK university. So that is why we need more of you to come to the UK for UK education. We are working with almost all the universities in the UK. We can support your application, and we don't charge anything. And if you may ask why I have to come to the UK for education, oh, well, it is home of English, and it's very vibrant, multicultural, and you can discover Europe in your spare time, and that is what it is. If you may say, oh, well, what else? Then I could say, oh, it's a lifelong investment. Um, it is because it is very important because in an increasingly globalized economy, students should be encouraged and taught to develop their skills and qualities to succeed in global workplace. By studying in the UK, students are making sound investment to gain these skills. And why? Another reason, it's excellent teaching and facilities. UK is spending millions of pounds in that, enhancing the teaching excellence and the facilities, and you get world class education in the UK. So that is why you should come, and it will also open doors to your career aspirations. These are the some other benefits why you should come. It's a lifelong investment, a world-class education. UK is a forefront in scientific and creative industries and innovation. Student benefits by learning alongside some of the world's top intellectual achievers. Yes, UK is leading world class education, and it's the forefront of scientific and creative innovation. So you will be part of, definitely when you go to the university, you will be definitely a part of world class research. If you're qualified enough, if you are talented enough, if you are you have you've got the competencies and the knowledge, you will definitely be a part of these great innovations that change humankind, that will change how we see the world in future, right? So that is why UK, you have to start your studies in the UK, right? And most importantly, it is home of English. The UK offers more English courses in the world than anywhere else in the world. So you English courses than anywhere else in the world. So the UK offers more English courses than anywhere else in the world. English language skills are powerful tool for hundreds of careers, from creating business opportunities in international markets to writing computer programs or teaching. English is the world's first language. It is used to maintain and develop professional relationships in politics, business, and cultural links between countries, and for tourism. So, Home of English, come to Home of English so you can study and improve your English as well. Right, so why you have to improve your English? Because it is the language of commerce, language of science, diplomacy, and tourism. And 1 billion, over 1 billion of students in the world are learning English. So why not you? Then you need to, if you come to the UK, you are maybe paying only for the main subject area that you're coming, mainstream that you are coming for. But then on a side, you learn English, improve your English, and that is a kind of a byproduct. So you're not even, you get it for free. It's like a bonus, right? So why not? Then you tell me if it's not, because it is very important to study English, and uh, UK is the home of English. So come to the home of English to study your qualifications so that you can improve your English and learn and improve your English as well. So the other one is very interesting, that there have been very good innovations and greatest British inventions of all time. There has been a lot of, as I told you before, there are a lot of innovations, research, and um, new things happening in the UK. Like almost all the universities have their research centers, which are that are world class, and they do world class research that change human future. So that is why you have to be a part of the UK education system, so that you can learn, you can go back to your country, and you can practice your knowledge in your country to make your country any business, or to improve, to change, or to innovate. So, from toothbrush to the jet engine, there have been thousands of innovations done in the UK. This is just a part. Now, for example, the toothbrush, the tin can, the thermos flask, first world's ATM, the World Wide Web, the bicycle, the tire, the stainless steel. The modern fire and extinguishers, the submarine, the steam engine, the telescope, and the jet engine. So all that has been invented in the UK, and that is one of the greatest aspect, that if I want to start studying in the UK, if I have the opportunity to study again, I will still select UK to study, because that is what actually my that is why I have started studying in the UK. So I want many people to get a little bit of an inspiration and start their uh, journey to the UK for higher education, and I'll be your partner for success in your success journey. So I can get you all the information that you need. I can process your application smoothly. There's no surprises, no hassle. You are in safe hands, and we can support you all the way. So why some other information about why you have to come to UK? It's very vibrant. UK is comprises of England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales. So they have their different cultural values, and it's very multicultural. It's very dynamic and vibrant. Okay, why another reason why you have to come to UK for higher education, it's because it is multicultural. So you will find students from 200 different nations. You will also find students from your own country, so you can at the same time you're making relationship with the people from elsewhere, other countries, and also I'm sure you can find your own country people as well to get together. So over 600 international students are living in the UK. um, and in any university, there's 20 to 22% of the university population from international students. So it's just about 78 to 80% are home students. UK is the home for millions, so multicultural experience is very important when you live in a globalized world. So get that exposure. You're with Asiri Pereira, asiripereira.com, and I am here to support you all the way to UK. You're all the way to from your country to UK. Education. If you want to start studying in the UK, your only partner that can be trusted is me. So send me a message. Hello at asiripereira.com. I am here to support you all the way. Next slide is what you can do in your free time. Okay, so what you can do in your free time when you have holidays? There are loads of things that you can do. You can you can go and watch sports, musical shows. UK is very well known for its TV industry, fashion industry, film industry, design industry, architecture industry, technologies. UK is very well known for these industries. So, there are more than 2,000 museums and galleries to visit, and the local theatres and London's West End stage is some of the most exciting theatres in the world. And also in the UK, there are over 2.3 million people are working. So it's very vibrant, very diverse, and very dynamic industries. So you have plenty things to do in your spare time. If you want to come and study in the UK, I am here to support you. I work with almost all the universities in the UK. I can definitely get you this full support that you need when you apply to study in the UK. So send me your CV, hello at asiripereira.com. I am here to support you all the way. So apart from museums, galleries, theaters, creative industries, music, sports, sports is one of the greatest things in happening in the UK. Now, for example, the UK is passionate about sports and home to some of the finest professional sports competitions in the world, such as the Premier League football and tennis at Wimbledon, the London Marathon, Diamond League athletics. So there are world class sports to be found across UK, if you want to start, if you want to experience. And the UK is also a great place for food. There are so many different types of food and culinary arts styles embraced by the UK, such as Chinese, Indian, Mexican, Thai, Italian, French cuisines, and also great British food as well. So you can experience all these at your spare time. You're with Asiri Pereira. Hello at asiripereira.com. If you want to apply to study in the UK, I can support you all the way. All the way. I have offices in Birmingham. I have support that I can get you. So send your CV to hello at asiripereira.com. Hotlines are open. Okay, note down this number. You can contact me. You're with Asiri Pereira, and asiripereira.com is my website, and I am here to support all the way from your country to the UK. Come to the UK as a student, student visitors, or students, undergraduate student, postgraduate student, or a doctorate student. So I am open to give you all the support that you need for free. Right, so right, okay, so about important links, if you want to okay. Mm. Okay, so if you want to know about more about why you have to study in the UK, if you need authenticated information and the statistics about the UK, if you want any more information about UK, send me a message. I can send you the important links where you can find information, authentic information. And also our services include international student recruitment to all UK universities, and we also recruit home students for the selected partner universities in the UK. So if you are someone who's already in the UK and with British passport or settled status in the UK, or someone with refugee status, then you can do funded courses in the UK. So let us know how I can help. I can definitely help with that too. So we have also after sale services for you if you want to arrange accommodation and airport pickup, of finding part-time jobs, and if you want any further leave to remain in the UK, we have support for that too. Okay, so let us know if you want to start your journey to UK as a student. I can help, and you can contact our UK office, and also we have Southeast Asia office. If you need any more help in any part of the world, you can text me. I can support you all the way. Right, okay, so today I have okay, let's start. I have the university tour. Okay, so let's you go to the university tour in Coventry University. Coventry University tour. Okay, so this is Coventry University. Okay, so this is the university buildings, and yeah, so I'm just showing you.
Hello, my name is Laura. I'm from Spain, Madrid, and I'm studying international relations. A dancer, then I wanted to be a doctor, an astronaut, of course, everyone wants that. It was me. I was a selfie before I left. Kobe Uni is perfect because it's a university for students and a city for students. You feel so welcome, so comfortable, along with everyone is experiencing the same as you. You feel so welcome, so comfortable, along with everyone is experiencing the same as you. Everyone is experiencing the same as you.
Of hospitality and tourism. We offer a range of undergraduate and postgraduate programs in University. Seth Lewis. I'm the course director for postgraduate programs at Coventry University London in hospitality and tourism. And if you're interested in pursuing careers in these areas, which are very wide encompassing, we can help you gain the skills and insights to develop careers across hotel operations and commercial roles, but also event management, facilities management, and the whole scope of hospitality and tourism. We offer a range of undergraduate and postgraduate programs encompassing financial decision making and revenue management, operations management, guest experience, strategic management, capped off by final projects which really give you the opportunity to become an expert in a specific area in hospitality and tourism. Our teaching is very much hands-on, led by what's happening in the industry now in London and around the world, supported by real-life examples, and we try to offer as many site visits as we can and guest speakers so that we bring the industry supported by real-life examples, and we try to offer as many site visits as we can and guest speakers so that we bring the industry supported by real-life examples. We try to offer as many site visits as we can and guest speakers around the world supported by real-life examples. We try to offer as many site visits as we can and guest speakers around the world supported by real-life examples.
My name is Gary Wood. I am an assistant professor at university, and I'm also a course director for the undergraduate automotive engineering course here at university. So that covers the BEng and the MEng course. What did you want to be when you grew up? So engineering's always been a part of me. My dad's an engineer, so very much surrounded by engineering and pulling bits apart, mending things, fixing stuff. So it's always been something that's been completely a part of my life all the way through. So my dad's got his own sort of engineering company in the back garden, believe it or not, so shed built up, that kind of thing. And so it was always around me, so I was always in there learning how to do all the machinery, doing all the bits and pieces, learning to design stuff from a very young age. So it was kind of in my blood and in my DNA all the way through. What inspired you to teach your subject? So I got into teaching by chance more than anything. I went through my academic kind of career in terms of studying. So I did an undergraduate degree in mechanical engineering. I then did a master's degree, and during that I was given the opportunity to actually do a PhD. And it was during that my director of studies, who obviously works at the university, was very involved in teaching, got me involved into it, and actually I quite enjoyed it. And it was the idea that you can actually impart that knowledge that you've got, help other people to understand, and obviously kind of create that next generation of engineers that really kind of made me think, yeah, actually I want to be a part of this. What's your experience in your field? So I look after the automotive engineering course. My background is a vehicle dynamicist, so I'm interested in the way in which vehicle moves. So that's understanding how we go forward, back, round corners, bouncing up and down. And that comes from my PhD. So I started doing my PhD working on tyres, predominantly aircraft tyres to start off with, and that was looking at how we can model them, how we can generate computer simulations so that we can understand and predict what's happening, basically. And then trying to take that and apply that in the real world as well, so that we can kind of go full circle from the virtual to the real world. So my background then became in tyres, and then through my director's of studies learning, essentially through the teaching domain, I started to get involved in teaching some of that stuff. So teaching about tyre mechanics, teaching about multi-body dynamics as well, so how we can do virtual simulations. What do you love most about teaching? The biggest thing is actually when you get students that have that passion, that bug for the kind of the subject as well, and you just want them to keep learning and understand that passion that you have for it. You know, we do these kind of things because we enjoy the subject. We really kind of want to spend time delving into all of the different nuances around it. And when you obviously get the students involved in that, you want to impart that onto them so that they're constantly kind of curious, wanting to understand that next thing, and sort of not having that kind of this is good enough. It's always about trying to make it that next step. What can we do better? How can we kind of push things forward? So it's imparting and allowing students to understand, you know, where the boundaries are, and giving them the skills to hopefully, you know, obviously develop that stuff going forward as well, and giving them that kind of sense of purpose for the rest of their careers. What's the biggest myth about your subject? I suppose one of the biggest myths is that we kind of do know all the answers to a certain degree. We have quite a big component in most vehicles that causes not so much a problem, but certainly some interesting things, which is the human. Everybody's different. Everybody likes different things, as you know, we all kind of know. So trying to make vehicles so that they work in a way that can meet everybody's expectations is one of the biggest challenges. You cannot make one car that fits everybody's wants and needs. What's your teaching style? Oh, good question. So I do try to obviously be as engaging as possible. So it's definitely not a stand and just talk at people for an hour on end. The way in which I like to try and teach is through discussion, through getting ideas, trying to understand what the students know. So that can only be done by posing questions, giving them kind of challenges, giving them scenarios, case studies, thinking about what's going on, and then seeing what they actually understand or know themselves. And that allows us to kind of break down some of those misconceptions, or, you know, identify where gaps in knowledge are. Do your students just sit in lectures all day? No. So obviously lecturing is an important part. It is a way in which we have to deliver some information across. But you certainly, you know, hopefully most of the time won't be sat there for hours on end just, you know, listening to somebody talk. As I said, part of that is instilling knowledge. So part of that would also be doing some examples, looking at case studies. So that will be doing some, you know, calculations in class. That will be looking at examples, designing something, thinking about a solution for those kind of elements. And then in certain modules that we teach as well, there's then an array of potential labs that you would be doing as well. So sciences, you'd be going into the labs, you'd be doing some fluids labs, so seeing how fluids flow through structures and understanding what's going on. Structures labs, how they vibrate, this kind of stuff, so that we can relate that practical stuff with then, what's actually going on in the real world, and that's really quite important. What is your favourite course module and why? I think nowadays one of the key areas, apart from my own subject, which is the vehicle dynamics, would be the powertrain. So as an industry, as a subject, it's going through a revolution in terms of how we're migrating towards the electric powertrain. So we have a couple of modules from the powertrain side of things that looks at the kind of electric architectures and where that's going through, whether that is how we can improve ICE engines in terms of making sure that they can kind of last, because some parts the world will need that for a lot longer than perhaps we will. We also need to look at hybrids, that interim, and then the full electric, and looking at all those capabilities. And again, it goes back to kind of understanding where the need is at different points, and that's not just individual, it's also looking around the world at what's going on. So I think from a course development point, that really is a kind of a key area. And so yeah, one of the kind of the better modules in there in terms of really bringing that home nowadays. As a student, I'm worried about the academic workload. Should I be? We obviously design modules such that there is a expectation of how many kind of hours that module will deliver. It then comes down to how much time students also want to to put in there, and obviously we recognise nowadays that students have to balance that against potentially work-life kind of situations. So I think it's important as well that we do have the module teams, the support teams that are there. We give students a timeline so when all your assessments are in. So you've got a pattern of knowing when the peaks and troughs would be in a semester. So it's then about kind of working through that to try and make sure that we get there. So we're there to support as much as possible as well. What's your favourite piece of kit you teach with? So currently I am working on a new driving simulator that we've got. So I'm part of a team that's working with that to look at how we can expand in terms of tracks, vehicles, setups, and also integrate that further into our courses. So it's not just a piece of equipment that sits there. It's important that students get access to that as well. So yeah, that's definitely my favourite piece of kit. So we get to have a little bit of fun on that one, definitely. What difference do you think your subject area makes to the world? At the moment, it's obviously a very prevalent subject in terms of sustainability, in terms of what's going on with the kind of the pollution in the world, particularly through obviously global warming, also through air pollution. And so as a subject, we obviously have to look at that and constantly look to see how can we make things better, how can we improve things. And that's obviously working hand in hand with industry as well. So we have to work alongside industry. We've got to keep pace with industry to make sure we are delivering obviously engineers that are going to be proficient going into that world. What has your most successful student gone on to do? Well, I think they're all successful in their own rights. I think everybody's got to find their path, and that's, different for everybody. I didn't expect to become a teacher, in terms of what I was doing. I was fully expecting to go into industry and go off and do something. So I think success is something that comes through of, right, what is your passion? What is your, the thing you enjoy the most? And if you can come out the other end of that and be doing that, at the end, then it's a success. But yeah, we've got students all over the place. So we've got them at Jaguar, we've got them at Tata, Nissan. So there's lots of hubs of automotive kind of companies in the UK where we get students that will go to, but they do go to lots and lots of different places. What would your advice to an 18-year-old self when picking a degree? I think one of the most important things is finding something that you enjoy. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, then you're going to kind of struggle really getting your mind into wanting to do it. Now that's not to say that you're going to enjoy every subject within engineering. So for example, thermodynamics, hate thermodynamics. That's why I became a vehicle dynamicist. So I get to understand the way things move. But yeah, fluids and all that kind of stuff, I absolutely hated it. But you kind of have to learn that there are going to be some things that aren't always going to be the best. But if by and large you enjoy the most of it, then that's really the most important thing. If you enjoy what you do and actually want to get up and get involved with it, that should be the kind of the lead into the subject that you want to do at university.
Hello, my name is Dr. Arnaldo Delicarri, and I am Associate Professor in Stress and Dynamics and Curriculum Lead in Engineering Science and Analysis. What did you want to be when you grew up? That's an interesting one. So when I grew up, I went through my astronaut phase, of course, like every kid, I think, at that time, and firefighting phase. Okay, so I wanted to save the world, one fire at a time. And then I looked into medicine because I wanted to be a medical doctor. Okay? But then I settled down on engineering because I think that if you really want to change the world, engineering is one of the best way of doing that. Who or what inspired you to teach your subject? I think a lot of my professors, I have fond memories of my professor and their passion for the subject, and especially for mechanical engineering. When I started to learn maths and I could see the way you could apply maths into real-world examples and to make changes and to design products and improve the life of others, that's where it really struck my chords. What's your experience in your field? Oh well, I graduated mechanical engineering in Italy. I did a PhD in structural dynamics in Italy as well. Then I moved over in Belgium, where I spent about a year being a researcher for a large industry. And then I moved over to University of Bristol for a 5-year postdoc, and then here at Coventry University for the last 8 years. What do you love most about teaching? This is an easy answer for me. It's the impact I can make on students. So this is, it's very important when I see students in front of me that are interested in the subject, then I can gather all my passion for my subject and, well, mechanical engineering in general, and I can transmit it to my audience. That's one of the best feelings in the world. What's the biggest myth about your subject? One of the myths is that you need to have very advanced mathematical knowledge, which is, it's true, of course, it's true for some aspects of mechanical engineering, but to start with mechanical engineering and to make an impact, you don't need as much math as you might think it needs. Okay? So you can go slowly, you can go at your pace, and you can do very impactful mechanical engineering stuff without having a very advanced mathematics knowledge. What's your teaching style? I try to link mathematical modeling to real world, because that's what engineers do. So we try to gather how nature works, how a phenomenon works mathematically, so that we can make predictions and we can see what happens if we change variables or if the variables get a bit out of hand. And what I do specifically in my classes is I bring anecdotes, I need case studies, I bring examples, and I bring animations, simulations, so that we can actually put a face to the math, I would say. Do your students just sit in lectures all day? I wouldn't say so. They have a fair share of lectures where they actually sit and take notes, because it's mechanical engineering, you need to have the knowledge. But then there's a lot of fun involved when you start dealing with simulations and the software, effectively. That's where your ideas can actually take shape, take form, and you can go from a early concept, early design, to a later stage when you do some prototyping or 3D printing of your product, and when you see it work, and it actually works, it's the best feeling in the world. What's your favorite course module and why? Well, I'm biased here because I'm module leader of a module, and that's, I'll have to say, my module. My Stress and Dynamics Level 6 Year 3 final year module, where I teach students about vibrations, where I teach the students one of my favorite subjects, which are vibration absorbers. As a student, I'm worried about the academic workload. Should I be? Not really, no. I think that the academic workload is fairly balanced. We have a good share of lectures, we have a fair share of tutorials, but oftentimes what we require you to do is do a bit of reading and put a bit of effort in the subject. And let me tell you, as long as you are engaged and passionate about the subject, all this workload will not feel very heavy. What's your favorite piece of kit you teach with? That would be my vibration absorber kit. We have forced vibrations, and so we have effectively a machine that's shaking like crazy. And when we attach a carefully designed vibration absorber on it, we can see that the vibration of this machine subsides also almost immediately, and it works like wonders. You have, or the balance of rotating masses one, where we have some out of balance masses on a shaft, and if you make it run, it will shake like crazy. But if you just change the orientation of the masses or the axial position of the masses a little bit, you can see that you can make a huge impact on the vibrations and everything will run smoothly. What difference do you think your subject area makes to the world? Well, probably the largest amount of difference any other subject does, because it's mechanical engineering, and mechanical engineering is everything. And when I mean everything, I mean everything. From the cables that sway, from the power line cables, okay, to turbo machinery, to just structures and buildings, that's mechanical engineering. Okay, what would be your advice to your 18-year-old self when picking a degree? Well, my 18-year-old self was very confused, okay, so my advice is don't pick based on careers, okay? Pick based on what you really like. Pick based on what it inspires you, because in order to get a degree, you need to put the effort in, and you will be able to put the effort in if you do what you really like. Okay, so don't look at career prospects or other things. Yes, these things are important, of course, but in order to finish a degree and be good with yourself, you need to do something that you will really enjoy for 3 or 4 years.
Okay, so what's your name and role in the university? So my name is Amanda Lewis. I'm the BA admissions tutor for the social work BA programme, and I'm a teaching fellow on the BA social work, the MA social work and the social work apprenticeship routes. Who or what inspired you to teach your subject? Good question. I came into social work later in life, so my undergraduate degree was in sociology, and it was probably my teachers at sixth form that really motivated me to learn about society and the impact of society upon people. So after my undergraduate degree, I worked for the police, and again, being exposed to a lot of issues that are happening in society made me consider what are the causes of people's behaviours, why are we seeing patterns that we're seeing, and it was at that point, I was probably, late 20s, that I decided to go and study social work as a master's. It was the subject of social work, and when I was on placement, it was the social workers I was working with that really inspired me to teach social work. So it was having that practice experience and seeing the real impact of social work upon people's lives, and I wanted them to be able to share that passion and support people that want to be social workers, and it's that got me into teaching. What's your experience in your field? So I've got 15 years experience of being a social worker, and that is mainly working with adults and adults who are in hospital and their families. Within that social work experience, I also spent 8 years as a practice educator. So that was assessing and supporting students that came to the local authority on their placements. What do you love most about teaching? It's the students. So they all bring different elements to the teaching sessions that we do. And what I really enjoy is, seeing them for the first few weeks at the beginning of the semester and seeing just how far they've developed by the end of the semester. And that's not just in their academic abilities, but in terms of their social interactions and their engagements with me, but with their peers, and developing their confidence to speak out and to question and to take part in role plays and case study discussions. With me, but with their What's peers. The biggest myth about your subject? Developing their confidence. The biggest myth is all social work.
And to question, to take part in role plays and case study engagements with me.
What's the biggest myth about your subject?
Developing their confidence.
The biggest myth is all social work.
And to question, to take part in role plays and case study engagements.
Right, so that was about the Coventry University, and there's loads more that I have to spare with you. Like I have information to share with you. So today it's been already 1 hour. I have to see you tomorrow. So I am Asiri Pereira from asiripereira.com, and every day I'll bring information and very useful insights about studying in the UK and how I can inspire you to apply to study in the UK. So thank you so much for joining me today. Every day I am planning to come live on social media. I'm live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. So if you have any questions, you can text me. I can support you all the way. So I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Asiri Pereira from England, and I am inspiring people around the world to come to the UK for higher education. And this is my social media live. Every day I'm planning to come live on social media to inspire many people as I can. And I hope you can get the maximum information out of me. I'm sharing today. I have given you information about why you should study in Coventry University, and it was very interesting videos that I played throughout this, but I want to play you more videos and give you more information how interesting it is to study in the UK. So I'm going to share my life's experiences as well as experiences that the information that is to make your journey to the UK. So if you have decided, okay, you need to start studying a degree, then I'm sure you're going to start selecting UK as your preferred destination for higher education. It's because I have done that, so I think you can too. You can do that too. So thank you so much for joining with me today, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll get you more information about another university. I work with almost all the universities in the UK. I have placed thousands of students from 14 different countries, and I want many people to come to the UK and grab that knowledge. It's very, very interesting. When I watch these videos, I feel like going back to the university. It was very good because the education, for me, the knowledge and education is like wisdom. You open your eyes and you improve your knowledge. You improve your understanding, and more you learn, you feel like there is more to learn as well. So I want to inspire you. So wherever you are in the world, you may be from Africa, Africa. I have students from Africa, Southeast Asia, Asia, in different continents. From Europe, I have people from different part of the world who has contacted me on these numbers, and I have students. I am currently processing their applications for May intake and for September intake. So you need to start your selecting your university and the country by now. You have to plan in advance. So you need to make sure that you are planning, getting all the information that you need, the supporting information, the eligibility criteria, English language requirements, and to see whether you are eligible. So I have so many students that I'm helping at the moment. I have my team and my systems in place, so you don't have to worry that you're in safe hands. So don't worry. So you come to me, I will get you all the information that you need in order to make your passion graduate, because that's what the world need more of. The people have to start learning start doing things in practice and make sure that you rise to next level. So learn to rise with Asiri Pereira, and you have been with me for 1 hour now. I'll see you tomorrow. Every day I'm coming on live to give you inspiration and information to make a very important decision in your life. Higher education, that is what I think one of the greatest decision that you can make for yourself. So go for it, if you want to start studying a diploma, do it. And undergraduate, postgraduate, go for that. Apply to that university, get your inspiration up, and I'm sure you will get your return on investment, because whatever you are investing on knowledge, a degree, and education, I'm sure you'll get back in throughout your lifetime. So you're with Asiri Pereira, and I am live on social media platforms to inspire many people as I can for higher education. Apply to study in the UK. We are recruiting international students to the UK. We don't charge any money. It's for free. Our services are free. You only have to pay university fees directly to the university. So let me know how I can help. All the hotlines are open. Contact me, send me a text or send an email, hello@asiripereira.com. Every day I will come live with the different universities information so that you can make your decision very well. So education is the answer to a better world, and I'm here to support all the way. Send me a text or call me on these numbers. I am here to support you. I'll see you tomorrow. Till then, goodbye.